To dismantle the master's house, you got to use the master's tools. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holla. To dismantle the master's house, you got to use the master's tools. I use a camera and a computer. I'm using this to upload to Facebook. I use Instagram, MySpace, YouTube, and Twitter. I started on MySpace How old was you in high school?
I don't know.
How old was
we
you
didn't use that.
How old was you in 2007?
18.
All right. I've been doing this since she was 17. All right. Started in 2006. Rob Fix Letters Design. He was making a movie about my daughter. My daughter was part of my movie. It was showing how black fathers take care of their kids. Because we got a lot of kids. I got kids by 6 different women in 4 different states. That don't make me hoish. That makes me a black man, because when you brought us from Africa, that's all we did was we were breeders. That's all we were here for, was to making babies. But my babies make a difference. So I was making this movie to make a difference for us. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and we the cash crop. The movie Letters Design was about the war on drugs, the murder and the death and the killing of our kids. Our kids supposed to bury us, and we ain't supposed to bury our kids. And that's what's happening in 2020. I'm a father. I'm a father to all my kids, yours, mine, and ours. Milwaukee, Chicago, Baltimore, wherever I am, I take care of my community. Now, my daughter's from Milwaukee, right?
Yes, sir.
This is my baby girl, all right? This is something I kill a brick and attack a tree about this one here. You understand? So all my friends down in Houston, Texas, all my friends down in Austin, Texas, I got a problem with this man. Yeah, and if this man do anything to my daughter, I want y'all to hold that man accountable. What's that man's name? Mark McGee. All right? Now, you've been following my Facebook page, so I know if you're watching my page, dog, I'm not him. This is my daughter, and I told you leave my daughter alone. I'm down in Texas for 2 reasons: to finish my movie and to get you off her back. I'm not with that domestic violence shit. And I'm not going to have my daughter looking over her shoulder. So they make that point perfectly clear. That's the Baltimore City Police Department. You call Baltimore City and Police Department and ask them about Shorty. You ask them about Dwayne Davis. I'm not scared of going to jail. This one right here, I do life for. Do you understand me?
Hopefully it doesn't come to that.
Whatever. I don't give a... I'm dog, check this out. Call the police. Call the police. I'm in Austin, Texas, and I'm not going to be here for very long. But we're going to finish this. Now, we at the fact at hand. That's my producer. All right? It's about them toilets. I'm going to be shitting on people, because when I come back to Baltimore, I'm really going to be shitting on y'all. Governor Hogan. For Governor Hogan, Clippinger, Smith, Brian Frost, Peter Francott, the controller, I was making a movie about the Democratic Party and the money y'all make off of black bodies and sending black fathers to jail. Because while I'm in jail, I can't take care of my kids. Now, this one right here, when was you born?
88.
She was born in 1988. If you look at the state of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis, I made her when I was on parole. All right? And the significance of her birthday is because in 1988 is when I won my appeal for my case. Because in 1986, I went to jail for LaQuish Portia Davis. Because y'all put your hands on my daughter. I don't mind going to jail about my kids, dog. I will fuck some shit up about my kids. I will kill you about my kids. Let's make that point perfectly fucking clear. Google state of Illinois versus Dwayne G. Davis. That was for LaQuish Portia Davis, because you put your hands on my daughter. So we're going to make these facts perfectly known. I turned in guns and drugs to the police at the police station because I wanted to raise my kids. I couldn't raise my kids if I was dead or if I was in jail. I put my guns down in 1986. I ain't stopped being Shorty. Google the case, Dwayne G. Davis. All right, so I was making a movie about that. That's my producer. We've been filming in Chicago. We've been filming in Washington. We've been filming in Baltimore. We've been filming in Zion. That documentary is 13 years old. It's 13 years too long. I need my intellectual property. It's covered under the Constitution. All right. I got 13 movies. Letters to Zion is just one. One of the 13 other movies is called I Am Dred Scott. If you go to Benjamin Brooks, if you go to, that's all I got is Benjamin Brooks. Yep, that's all I got is Benjamin Brooks. If you go to Antonio Hayes, Senator Antonio Hayes, he has a book. It's a screenplay. It's called I Am Dred Scott. And the screenplay is about Governor Hogan. Now, I compare Governor Hogan to George Wallace, because George Wallace was this racist governor back in Georgia. And Bull Connors was the chief of police in Atlanta. And Bull Connors didn't have a problem sicking dogs and hitting you with water hoses.